Welcome back, my lovelies, to another episode of Scary Storytime, the show where I tell you the most chilling of tales. When last we saw each other, we talked about a game that you should never, ever play. Today we're going to be narrating a story that comes from a book that's a childhood classic of many people, myself included. Today we're going to be narrating a story from the infamous Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark collection. Today's story, The White Wolf. The timber wolves around French Creek had gotten out of hand. There were so many wolves, the farmers could not stop them from killing their cattle and sheep, so the state put a bounty on them. It would pay a hunter $10 for each wolf pelt he turned in. A butcher in town named Bill Williams thought that was pretty good money. He stopped working as a butcher and started killing wolves. He was good at it. Every year he killed over 500 of them. That came to more than $5,000, and it was quite a bit of money in those days. After 4 or 5 years, Bill had killed so many wolves, there were hardly any left in that area. So he retired, and he vowed to never harm another wolf, because wolves had made him rich. Then one day, a farmer reported that a white wolf had killed 2 of his sheep. He had shot at it and hit it, but the bullets didn't have any effect. Soon that wolf was seen all over the countryside, killing and running. But nobody could stop it. One night, it came into Bill's yard and killed his pet cow. Bill forgot about his decision to never to harm another wolf. He went into town the next morning and bought a young lamb for bait. He took it out into the hills and tied it to a tree. Then he backed off about 50 yards and sat down under another tree. With his gun in his lap, he waited. When Bill didn't come back, his friends started looking for him. Finally, they found the lamb. It was still tied to a tree. It was hungry, but it was alive. Then they found Bill. He was still sitting against the other tree, but he was dead. His throat had been torn open, but there was no sign of a struggle. His gun hadn't been fired, and there were no tracks in the soil around him. As for the white wolf, it was never seen again. Be careful on what animals you decide to hunt, for they might just hunt you. Thank you for coming over for another episode of Scary Storytime. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and tell me, what would you do if you saw this white wolf? Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time, and good night.